Hi, boys and girls, and happy Tuesday. Let's get started with our maths for the day and do our warm-up questions. So what you will need is a whiteboard and a marker, or you can use a piece of paper and a pencil. Okay, let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, let's get started. Now, our focus for today is how many more make 10? So what we will be doing is we're going to look at our tens frame and we need to work out how many more do we need to make 10. So what you can do is you can pause this video and you could draw a picture or you can write a number sentence and solve this problem, and once you have, come back and we can go through it together. Okay, let's have a look at our problem. Now the first thing I need to look at is, what are we starting with? I know that I need to make 10, but what am I starting with? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count how many counters I already have in the 10 frame. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have 6 and I need to work out how many more to 10. Now, a strategy that we could use is we can look at what's left over, which is empty in our 10 frame, and we can draw some more counters to fill it up. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I know that I needed 4 more to make 10. And another way that we can think of this is as an addition problem, and that would look like this. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Okay, let's look at the next one. How many more make 10? Pause this video, have a go on your own, and then you can come back and we can solve it together. Okay, boys and girls, let's have a look. Now, if you remember on our last problem, the first thing that we needed to do was work out what we're starting with. So we need to make sure we count up all of the counters that are already there on the 10 frame. And I can see that there are 8. And the reason I knew that is because I know at the top of my 10 frame there are 5 squares. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's already 5 there. So I'm going to put 5 in my head and I'm going to count on these blue counters. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what we're starting with. We are starting with 8. Now I need to work out how many more to 10. So I'm going to keep using the counting on strategy and I'm going to put 8 in my head. 8, 9, 10. So we need 2 more to make 10. And as an addition problem, that looks like this. 8 plus 2 equals 10. Let's look at another one. Okay, boys and girls, have a go at this one. Pause the video and then come back and we'll solve it together. Okay, let's have a look at this. Now, I've got an idea in my head and you may have used this strategy as well. And I'm thinking of my doubles, or I'm thinking of my friends of 10. And I can see that there are 5 there. We're starting with 5. And I'm just going to double check that because it's always good to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5. And I know that 5 and 5 equals 10. So let's just make sure that I'm right here. Hopefully that you are working along with me, and let's have a look. So 5, put 5 in our head, and let's add our next 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we'll just count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we needed 5 more to make 10. And again, as an addition problem, that looks like this. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay, boys and girls. Or look at this one. We're not making 10 anymore. This time we're going to make 20. Now I've got 2 tens frames here. I've got one 10 frame here up the top and then another 10 frame here down the bottom. So we can always start by putting 10 in our head and then we can count on from there. So what I would like you to do again, pause the video, work out your answer and then come back and we'll solve it together. Okay, let's have a look. So remember we need to first work out what are we starting with. We know we're making 20 now, but what are we starting with? And I can see already up the top that this is 10 because it's a 10 frame and each box has a counter on it. So let's put 10 in our head and count on. 1, 2, 3. So I have 10 and 3. 10, 11, 12, 13. We are starting with 13. Now let's count on to 20. Let's now put 13 in our head and count on 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Now and that was altogether 7. We counted on 7. So let's count them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we needed 7 more to make 20. And as an addition problem, that is 13 plus 7 equals 20. Okay, boys and girls, well done on your maths warm-up for today. What you can do now is stop the video, go to our Google Slides, and then you can watch our activity that we're doing today. Okay, bye.